Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and tarot and oracle reading. And as we do every week, we're going to take cards out for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we're going to ask for guidance as to how we can navigate this week ahead. So today I'm working with the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake and the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen Farmer. Haven't used these in a while. And the Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue, which I also haven't used in a while. So these decks spoke to me this morning. They needed to be worked with. So let's see, what do we have for today and tomorrow, being Monday and Tuesday. We have, I don't know where my glasses are this morning. So anyway, so here we have the Five of Swords. Now, if you look at this card, these three witches are standing there. They're making a bit of a mess of it because they've got all these swords flying around and there's smoke coming out of that cauldron, and it just looks like a little bit of chaos. And what I'm hearing from Spirit here is be careful of overthinking, overanalyzing, which just makes everything a whole lot worse. The saying that comes to mind here is, too many cooks in the kitchen spoil the broth. So let us keep things very, very simple today and tomorrow, I feel, is the guidance of this card. Also, I'm hearing be careful of arguments, be careful of harsh words. Following on from the theme of last week, we have it again, is be very careful of what you say. And I'm also hearing take nothing and no one personally. Nothing is ever, ever personal. And what's standing out for me is those swords. Be careful of wounding, be careful of triggers. Yeah, so it feels like today and tomorrow we might be feeling a bit triggered. So be careful of overthinking and overanalyzing what we're hearing and what we're seeing. Keep it very simple. Nothing is about you. I'm hearing Spirit say it's not always about us. It's never personal. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now let's see what guidance is here from the Earth Magic deck. And I'm hearing this is going to help us to keep it practical. This is going to help us to navigate this energy. Okay, so what we need this one. Solitude. Stay away from drama, I'm hearing. So today and tomorrow you might find yourself naturally just wanting to pull within, just naturally wanting to take a little bit of quiet from all the drama and the busyness that's going on around us. And I'm hearing we're needing solitude to replenish, to give us a much needed rest, a much needed refueling. Now this card, I can see on the one side there's storm and darkness, and on the other side there's light. So with this I'm hearing we have a choice this week. We can either choose to be in this drama and get caught up with angry words and angry opinions. I'm hearing Spirit is saying all of us at the moment are very, very opinionated. We all have opinions on everything. So let us just try to be mindful of that and be respectful of other people's opinions, and that we don't always have to be right. I'm hearing choose peace over being right. Now that doesn't mean we mustn't stand our ground. It doesn't mean we mustn't have boundaries and things like that. But a boundary can also be withdrawing from drama. So let's stay away from the storm and let us instead focus on the light. Okay, so there's that. Nice practical advice. Now let's see what messages are here from the Ascended Masters deck, and let's see what Spirit has to say for Monday and Tuesday. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Look at that. So here we have all about the mind. Swords element is all about thought, the mind. Okay, so be careful of getting caught up in drama, right? Retreat. Oh, I really need more hands. Retreat into solitude, which brings you back to your heart, which brings you back to your center. Okay? And Spirit is saying if we have difficulty doing this, let us retreat into nature a little bit, and let us make some quiet time outside. Sitting outside and withdrawing into nature has the ability to ground us, which is very important, and to just recenter and fill up our cups, right? So there's that. Okay, now let's see, what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? What energy do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? That one sticks out. Wednesday and Thursday, we have the King of Cups. Now, if you look at this man, this king, he's sitting there on his throne, and he is literally just chilling, right? What stands out for me is he's got what looks like a telescope in his hand. So this tells me that he has the ability to see ahead. He's standing back and observing through a telescope, right? So he doesn't have to be caught up in the drama, because what also stands out to me with this card is all the water around him. So there's all this water, which is emotion. So standing back, observing the emotions, taking nothing personally. He's very chilled out. He's a very sensitive guy. He's very emotional, and I think that's why he's standing back. So I think this is more for the sensitives among us, right? The easily influenced, the easily impacted, if I can explain it that way. Just take a step back and protect your sensitivity, refuel, regenerate. So this message follows on to Wednesday and Thursday as well. Okay, stay away from drama. Okay, what earth magic guidance is here? How can we be practical on Wednesday and Thursday? Forest breath. Okay, so let us again retreat into nature, take a deep breath, right? Because they're saying that the energy for Wednesday and Thursday might feel like it's gripping around your throat, because I feel like there's going to be a bit of tumultuousness on those days in the world around us. So there might be some political stuff going on, even some nature stuff going on, all sorts of stuff in the world that's going to seem quite tumultuous. So let's take a deep breath, breathe our way through it, okay? Take a step back like our king is over here. He's chilling there on his little island, his solitary island. He's got his telescope so he can be the neutral observer, standing back and watching what's going on, but not getting involved, okay? When we don't get involved, we can't get sucked in, which means we can't have our energy drained, okay? So interesting. Okay, what guidance is here from the Ascended Masters for Wednesday and Thursday? Let's see, we have... You see the swear word there. Detach from drama. You can't make this shit up, I swear. Okay, so this is exactly that. Detach from drama. Breathe. I love this. Okay, so what also sticks out for me is how this goddess, she's Pallas Athena, and she's got a sword in her hand, and it's a sword of truth, right? So with this I'm hearing, be sure this week to stick to your truth, okay? Now they're saying there are two truths. There's the truth of the mind, and there's the truth of the heart, which is your soul. Choose your truth, I'm hearing, okay? Observe everybody else's truths, because Spirit is reminding us that nobody's truths are truer than anybody else's. We all have our own truth that is relative to our experiences in our lives, okay? So whatever is true for you, whatever your belief systems are based on your experiences. It's like we know 1 + 1 is 2 because we've tested the theory. We know 1 + 1 is 2. It's based on experience. But for somebody else, 1 + 1 might be 3 or 5. And that's okay, because that's their experience. And Spirit is saying this is what all of us in humanity are learning at the moment. To respect each other's truths, to respect each other's beliefs, and to understand that we're only human. We're all humans, just trying to do the best we can where we are, and we cannot be judging others or even judging ourselves for what we believe to be true. We just need to acknowledge, observe, and if we don't like what we're seeing and we don't like what we're hearing, we can take a step back. We can never change other people's opinions. We can only be what we wish to see in the world. Be the example. As that saying goes, it's about, if you don't like something, look in the mirror, right? Make sure your situation is perfect. Well, perfect-ish. None of us is perfect, but make sure that what you're putting out in the world is good, right? Or what you feel is good, and hope to inspire others. We can never change other people. We can't do that. We can only be an example. So let's remember to be away from drama. Okay? So there's that. Now let's see, what do we have for Friday and the weekend? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What influence do we have? We have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is all about relationships, harmony, coming together, peace, partnership, right? So this is a beautiful card, and it also means reconciliation. So if there's been a bit of relationship doodah during the week, Spirit is saying it's a clearing. It's a clearing, okay? So all of this we have in the beginning of the week, this throwing opinions around, being judgy, making a royal mess out of things, taking everything and everyone personally, is teaching us to step back, detach from drama, to breathe, right? And then we can all get along. Okay? We'll all be able to get along when we understand that all of us humans, we are all one. We are all one big collective consciousness in this beautiful energetic soup that we're in. We're all one. We're not separate from one another, but we're all different. We're all unique, different fractals of the divine. And if we can all just see the divine in one another, we could all get along. Okay, because we all want the same thing. We all want to be happy. We all want to be loved and to love. We all want to have our needs met. We all want the same thing. So how can we embody what that looks like? Right? If we all embody that, can you imagine? Okay, yeah. So Friday and the weekend, harmony, people getting along, etc. Lovely. Okay, so what do we have to put this into action, to be grounded about it? How can we do this? It says summer solstice, radiance. So this, like hearing Spirit say, shine like the star you are. There you go. So just do you, be you, show your true self. Don't hide who you are. The sun can't hide. If the sun hides, we die, right? I mean, if the sun fell out of the sky, we wouldn't live, right? So let us radiate love and radiate peace and joy and compassion for others and for ourselves. Let us radiate. Let us be the stars that we are, right? And we all get along, right? It's a beautiful card. I love that. This card is also about success and happiness in general. And I'm also hearing breathing, a big sigh of relief. So lovely. Okay, what do we have from the Ascended Masters? This one sticks out. Come out the closet. Oh, I love it. Okay, so here we have partnership, meeting each other halfway, choosing love rather than drama and hatred and separation, embracing unity, shining that like the stars that we are, radiating who we are out into the universe, and coming out of the closet, being real, being authentic, right? We cannot pretend to be fake. We cannot pretend to be somebody that we're not. And why would we want to anyway? How boring, right? So how clear is that message? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so I'm asking Spirit, is there anything else that we need to know about this week? Is there anything further that they'd like to elaborate on? Yeah, this is a very internal work week, I'm hearing. This is all about really going within and not being trapped and stuck and sucked into what's going on out there. Spirit is saying we're all in our own unique collective missions here, our life purposes, and we're all waking up more and more to what we're actually here to do, our own unique purposes. And Spirit is saying where a lot of this where's that card now? Where a lot of this actually is coming from is actually from a deep dissatisfaction. So a lot of us are going to be feeling a deep dissatisfaction, right? Well, that's how we're feeling, a lot of us, right? Because we're not happy, we're overthinking, we're overanalyzing, we're miserable, we're not following the path that we're on, maybe, or we're not following the path we'd like to follow, maybe, right? We've all been doing a lot of overthinking, a lot of healing. We've been bringing a lot of stuff to the surface. We've all been, healing a lot of traumas and things like that, right? We're all shedding skins, I'm hearing, right? So because of all of this, it's really highlighting where we're miserable, okay? And when we're miserable and we don't maybe feel equipped to handle that, we're going to tend to get, because we're bored, sucked into drama, right? So we're going to be going onto social media and looking at what's going on and judging this and being keyboard warriors and just being miserable and projecting that misery outward. So when we encounter others that are miserable and being difficult and being argumentative, it's basically their inner self saying, I'm as miserable as hell, I'm unhappy, I'm bored as anything, so let me come meddle in your life. Let me come infect you with our misery, because let's be real, misery is infectious, okay? So when you encounter that in somebody else, recognize it for what it is. It's nothing personal. That person is being miserable not because of you, but because they don't know how to verbalize, I'm deeply dissatisfied, I'm deeply unhappy, and I don't know what the hell to do with it. Okay? So take a step back, like our friend the King of Cups here. He's sitting back, right? And he's observing, right? So observe with compassion. Don't get sucked in, otherwise we end up in this duel, this big fight, and then the soup is spoiled, or the spell, the spell is spoiled, meaning the intentions. Okay, so how we shift that, how we fix that, this week, let's have some solitude, to breathe, okay, and to ask ourselves, what energizes me? What makes me happy? What lights me up, as opposed to what drains my energy? Let's shift our focus to what really lights us up. Is it a passion that we need to come out the closet about? Is it something we need to share with the world? Are we creatives? Are we maybe musicians or writers? Or there's something that wants to be expressed? That is how we can use this heavy energy in a productive, more constructive way. And that's how we shift it. And again, because we are part of the collective, we are all one. Okay, as one person shifts, it shifts the next one and the next one, and then we all shift as a collective, because Spirit is saying this week really is choice point. We can either go this way, like this card here, we can either go the dark, or we can either go this way. Okay, do we want to stay stuck in this yucky energy, or do we want this little bit of light that's here? The choice is ours to make. Don't let the media make that decision for you. Don't let the media suck you into the woe is me, oh, life is all gone to hell, blah. Okay? Let's not go there. Let us go into what energizes me. The moment you feel your energy dip, come back. What energizes me? What lifts me? Is it maybe a happy song? Is it my hobby? What is it? We always have something that gives us energy. We also have things that take our energy. Let's choose wisely this week. Okay, because as we do that, as we shift all of that, we have this. We have healing, we have peace, we have harmony, we have sharing, we have connection. Connection. That word really sticks out strongly. We need to be more connected, and the only way we can effectively connect with others is if we are effectively connected with ourselves. What a message for this week. Wow. I'm so excited to see how this is going to unfold. So I hope that's helped you. I hope that's given you the tools that you need to navigate this week's energy and to help you to move forward successfully. So I hope that you've enjoyed that. And as you know, please subscribe, comment, like, share, go mad. So sending you lots of love and have an amazing day and a beautiful week ahead. Take care and keep well. Bye.